interviewing my friend Ashlita on organ donation. To start this off, I'm going to ask him, are you a registered organ donor?
I'm not a registered organ donor now.
Why not?
I'm not a registered organ donor just because I'm not sure of some of the processes you have to go through to get registered, as well as some of the myths about paramedics not resuscitating you once you get into an accident just so they can use your organs.
That's not true because they don't even check your ID when they get to the scene or whatever. Like, say, for example, if you got into a car accident, they're just going to save you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, then, you learned something. My second question is, do you know anyone who has registered to be an organ donor?
I do know one person, my friend Rico, is a registered organ donor. I'm not sure why or why not. What things in his background would make him want to be a registered organ donor, but I do know that he is.
You think that he was like, I don't know, somebody made him or somebody told him about organ donation and told him all these myths that weren't true?
Well, I mean, if they told him myths, I'm pretty sure he would have done his research and figured it out on his own.
You think if you did research, you would have been like, okay, I think I will consider being an organ donor? Because if you're an organ donor, it's not like, you know, you can always change your mind about it. Like,
I mean,
no, it's not like they cut up your body and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, you can't do that. But, you know, you can always be like, I don't want to be an organ donor at this time. But you're still an organ donor on your license. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, do you think organ donation is based? Let's do this over.
Wow.
Even though you aren't a organ donor, would you like consider other people, like persuading other people to be an organ donor?
I mean, I can't see myself persuading somebody to do something that I'm not going to do.
Oh, okay. Well, since I feel like I'm not persuading you enough, you think if something happened to your family, like you would consider being an organ donor?
You know, that might be something that would persuade me to be an organ donor because I would always want to help someone that was close to me, someone in my family or friends or something like that. So
if it wasn't somebody that was close to you, you wouldn't?
I mean, it really depends on the situation.
Right.
I'm not really sure how I feel about someone walking around with my liver, but if it's going to benefit somebody I'm close to or someone that is in my family, then that would be something positive.
Okay, well that's good. That's good to hear. So that means that you would consider your children being an organ donor.
I mean, I would want my children to have the ability to do whatever they want to do with their life, so I'm not going to say either way I want them to or I don't want them to. I think that's their choice.